Good morning, Vande Mataram. This morning we are going to discuss a brilliant topic that is, of course, worthy to be learned for almost everybody. The topic of discussion is an opinion. So, many times we find opinions of others. Sometimes it is helpful, sometimes it is not. So, helpful only when you are that much broad, you are widened, and you are in the path of sadhana. So, nothing will touch you. Without opinion, really, there is no proper progress will be there. Criticism is a part of life. And opinions we feel sometimes it hurts because we are egocentric, we are very much limited, we are very much thin and slim. So it hurts us. Naturally, it has got its two sides. Let us discuss this topic that is captioned as opinion in both Mother's and Sri Aurobindo's philosophy. Of course, philosophy is same, and their own messages and writings we will try to discuss it in a very brief manner, almost a quarter an hour discussion. So let us first go into the opinions as opinioned by by Sri Aurobindo, our master. Sri Aurobindo quotes beautifully, "It is not what others think of you that matters." Really, it is the thing. Sri Aurobindo clearly tries to clarify us. It is not what others think of you that matters, but what you are yourself. Try to analyze yourself cruelly. Stand before the mirror. You try to see yourself. Try to almost compare with the world and try to analyze in a very cruel manner. Just go inside, deep inside, and feel what really you are. It does not matter what people think of you, what people opine upon you, what is their opinion on you, or what they think, what they feel, or what they say. Only the matter you have to know what really you yourself are. Again, rise thou above the opinion and seek the wisdom everlasting. So if you will stay confined with this opinion, what people think, कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम के कहना, छोड़ो बेकारों की बात. कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना. So it is there. They must be having some opinion is there. It must be understood. It must be taken care. While there is there, these opinions will be there. But what we have to do, rise above the opinion. That story you must be knowing. Shiva and Parvati, they were going and they with that bull, Vasudev. So Baswa, that is over there. When they were moving, some people were having the opinion they are going in the it is too hot. Why don't they sit on the bull? So they said after some time, people said it is a old bull. These people are sitting. What is there? So they got down. Then somebody should there sit there on it. So Shiva sat on it and the Parvati was living. After some time distance, some people met. Yes, one lady is moving and this man is sitting on the bull. Then he got down and Parvati was seated on the bull. After some time, people also having same comment. That old man is walking on the road and this beautiful lady is on the bull. What is this? So finally, what happened when Shiva was trying to get down, this bull jumped up and went into the forest somewhere. Anyway, it is a story, nothing true about because we want to discuss and we want to opine. This opinion, we'll discuss on the opinion, what people think of, what people say of you. Rise above the opinion and seek the wisdom everlasting. Seek the everlasting wisdom. That is what the problem that we have to see. Use opinion for life. Use opinion for life, but let her be bind thy soul in her fetters. As for life, this opinion it must be used because there are two sides. One is the dark side. One is actually bright side. So we have to take let her not bind this opinion. Analyze. You try. You listen. You try to follow. But thing is that it must not be binding on it must be binding on thy soul. That in her fetters. So soul must not be bind because soul is above all. It is not that mind is only bound to these opinions. Again, Mother Sri Aurobindo quotes, when you hearest an opinion that displeases thee, some opinions will be there, may not be something that is pleasing and something displeasing. Pleasing sometimes it swallows you up and that turns of course the region of your failure and the region of your downfall. So when you hearest an opinion, when this opinion is heard by you, that opinion of course displeases thee, then study and find out the truth in it. Don't get irritated, don't be reactive, just sit calmly and try to analyze and try to find out the truth, the hidden truth inside it. The opinion of the thinkers and the saints and avatars should be accepted by hints. Opinions, we have seen so many books, so many hints, so many Puranas, everything is there. So their opinion also, they have been written down, they have been sketched down. So the opinion of the thinkers, number one, saints, number two, avatars, should be accepted as hints, but not as haters. So as hints, we must see, we must listen, and we must go through that opinion that is actually worthy and that is helpful, because these are they are having experiences. When we are traveling on our road, maybe we are newcomers, we are just learning how to walk, how to journey the path, how to overcome the difficulties. But actually the people, many people are there from the beginning. Of course ahead of us, they have preceded us, they have got their sufficient knowledge, and whatever their knowledge is, they have been written as the scriptures in Mahabharata, in different Puranas, Vedas, Upanishads. So we must be get some hints. Of course we'll get some guidance from them, but actually that should not use by made as a fetters. Again, we'll go now into the mother's remarks on the human opinion, how it helps and how it hinders. Mother comments, beautifully comments, and you are quite, in the initial thing, Mother quotes, you are quite right in not following the moods and fancies of the people to affect you. It is their duty. Their काम है कहना. So they will come. They will. That is comment. You must be well, because whenever you are going, where you are doing, that air must come and touch you. So something it is better, something is bitter, something is somewhere it is fragrant, sometimes actually it is ill smelling. But thing that is that you have to face it without comment, without opinion, without really their remarks. No progress really done. If you are commenting, if you are staying on the particular step, if you are reacting, then no comment, no progress. So you have to be very much relaxed. You must be very much actually broad to accept it and to change it. So, Mother quotes, you are quite right not in not allowing the moods and fancies of people. Moods and fancies of the people you are not allowing, that is a good, which that affects you, that is a good sign. You must soar above all. You must soar above all, because they must not bind you. You must soar above, you must rise up. That in the constant feeling of the divine presence. So when we are feeling, finding the divine presence is everywhere we are feeling, then naturally it will not affect us, right? Because there is nothing like what everything is divine, nothing small or great, nothing magnanimous, nothing is mean. So everything is there. So just to imagine, have the divine presence in you, love, divine presence, love and protection. If these things are there, and if we are keeping inwardly integrally open, then this will not affect us whatever is coming. Again, Mother quotes, don't let anything from outside approach and disturb you. Why they are coming? When you are in the alone, you are yourself, you are in a vital atmosphere, it is surrounding, that vital atmosphere is surrounding you. Naturally, there will be some attack, some assaults will be there. But when you are in the divine protective circle, when there is a protection from the divine, don't let anything. So be in the guard, be in the divine circle. Don't let anything from outside approach and disturb you. That is the initial condition. What people think, do or say is of little importance. What people think, do or say, it is of little importance. In yoga, it is not the matter that will disturb you. It is something like even if it must not come and touch you, even if it is coming, just like a dust at a particle, it is coming and touching you. Like this, you take these very much actually relaxed, and as that this dust, when you wash your hands with your body, when you take bath, that will naturally it will just flow away. Like this you take, don't let it penetrate into the very being, inside being. The only thing that counts is your relation with the divine. You are not at all related to the outward environment, outward people, what they think, they feel, what they do. It does not matter. You are only related, you are only concerned about the divine. With the divine you have to do. It is always regrettable when one is open to the influence of the another person. It is the major thing. It is regrettable because you have not come for to don't try to please yourself. Don't try to please others. Try to please only the divine, because divine is the world. Divine is the beginning. Divine is the middle. Everything is divine. So it is always regrettable mother course when one is open to the influence of the another person, instead of being influenced by the divine. One should not admit any influence except that of the divine. That is the only criteria, that is the only condition, that is the only requirement, and which is needful. Again, mother quotes, he who is faultless does not care for the opinion of others. You know you are faultless, so why unnecessary you are going to be influenced by the others? He never cares for the opinions of others. That is what the real thing. Timidity is a form of vanity. Oh, beautiful thing. Timidity is a form of vanity, because so we know vanity. This is coming in around different forms, in many forms. Thing is that we are not in a position to identify it. Timidity is a form of vanity. When you are timid, it means that you attach much more importance to the opinion of others, how about you, but the opinions they have provided, they have opined upon you, when you are giving more importance than the sincerity of your action. So better it is the timidity which takes you is a form of vanity. You have to take care of your work, what you are doing. Mind your own business. Don't mind that others what they are feeling, they are thinking, they are doing. Again, when you give yourself to the accomplishment of an unselfish aim, other course, aim that is unselfish. When, of course, what you do, you give yourself. When you give yourself to the accomplishment of an unselfish aim, never expect ordinary people to praise and support you, because this is unselfish. Nobody is going to be benefited on that. It is only you are working unselfish in a manner, no gain. So they will never praise or support you, and on the contrary, they will always fight against you, hate and curse you. That is the reason. So when the people on the contrary will come from the back to front, when people you are in work, when people curse you, hate you, fight against you, it is just imaginable that you are doing some work that is unselfish, that is actually needful to the society, that is no selfish motive is there. So once this selfish motive is there, you will get some page or something. We are related to each other, friend of each other. You are hugging each other. We are clasping each other. But when it is the matter, the work is unselfish. Naturally, people will come. They will fight against you, hate and curse you. But the divine will be with you. Don't worry. So this is the divine presence that will be helpful. Again, mother quotes, give your will entirely to the divine, only entire will to the divine. Then what will happen? It will feel free from the imposition of any human will. So when the will is of the divine, when we have given everything, when we belong to with the divine, when we are in the protective circle of the divine, then what is there which will touch you? What is the need? Simply opinions. So opinions, it in the initial level, it will hurt because of the lack of our progress in sadhana. We have not done anything. After when you are mature, when we are on the way, naturally it will never affect. Don't you do not do your own will, but the divine's will only. Do only the divine's will. For that, what we will know, what is divine's will, what is against it. That also mother tries to clarify. If the mind is pure and psychic is prominent, if mind is pure and the psychic is prominent, then one in a position to know what is divine will and what is against it. Then again, do not either do the other people's will, for it is for you will be torn apart. If you are moved by others' will, then you will be torn apart. The ego never understands that the divine is different, working in the different people, and to judge things in the own egoistic point of view. That is the point. That is the point of ego. Divine works we must be done, and no opinion must affect him. That's all. Thank you.